I cannot believe that you are willing to help our son end his life.
I'd rather that than risk him trying again, alone. It wasn't a cry for help, Camilla. He meant it. You know that. Now, this way we can be with him, supporting him, loving him.
He's my son!
Yes, he's my son, too! It's his choice. This is what he wants.
Do you know what euthanasia is? And how would you deal with life after a horrific accident? Join us on our latest Cinephile episode to find out. And be sure to visit our FUNDAY website for more. Hello everyone, I'm Peggy, your Cinephile host. Me Before You is a 2016 romantic drama film starring Emilia Clarke and Sam Claflin. The story follows a girl in a small town who forms an unlikely bond with a recently paralyzed man she's taking care of. William Traynor is a successful banker and active sportsman. One rainy day on his way to work, his life would change forever when he is hit by a motorcycle. Louisa is a lovable, caring, family-orientated type of girl. After her most recent job loss, the family urges her to quickly find another job in order to help out with the finance at home. She's encouraged by her boyfriend, Patrick, to go to the job center to look for a job. After multiple failed attempts to find the right fit, Lou is desperate.
Said, please, I'll take anything.
Oh, well, this is new in. It's not far from your home, but you might need to do something about your wardrobe for this one. Care and companionship for a disabled man.
What kind of care?
Needs someone to drive, feed and assist, 6-month fixed-term contract. Oh, and it's good money. It's actually excellent money.
Lou was scheduled an interview with Camilla Traynor, Will's mother, during which she started off very nervous, making inappropriate jokes. But to her surprise, she gets the job and meets Will for the first time.
Will, this is Louisa Clarke. I'm Lou. Will. William. William, please.
Hello, Louisa Clarke. I'm Will Traynor.
Will is now tetraplegic as a result of the accident. Will's mother hopes Lou's bubbly personality will lift Will's depressed and cynical spirits. After their meet, Lou returns home to share the good news about securing the job. The next day, Nathan, Will's personal doctor, gives Lou the rundown. She then tries to befriend Will, but he is cold towards her. For the next few days, he remains uninterested and distant. Lou confides in her sister about wanting to quit.
Every time I speak, he looks at me like I'm stupid.
To be fair, you are pretty stupid.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that yet.
Maybe he's like that with everyone, until he knows whether they're going to stick around. I mean, it's only been 10 days.
Feels like a lifetime.
Well, you can't quit, Lou.
Yeah? Watch me.
Will's ex-girlfriend Alicia visits and reveals that she is to marry Will's former best friend Rupert. After the awkward interaction, Will, out of frustration, rams into the desk and breaks his photo frames. Lou attempts to fix some of them, but she's met with Will's narcissism again. This time around, she speaks out and gives him a piece of her mind, leaving Will speechless. The next day, Will invites Lou to join him in watching a movie, and he finally begins to open up to her. During snowfall, Will catches a fever and Lou spends the whole time looking after him, even singing to him as they grow closer to each other. Spring approaches, and while they're chatting out in the garden, Will encourages Lou to widen her horizons.
You know what I see when I look at you?
Don't say potential.
Potential. You need to widen your horizons, Clarke. You only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible.
Well, you need a shave. If that beard gets any longer, I'll be picking food out of it.
Will surprisingly agreed to allow Lou to shave his beard for him, and in an intimate fashion, she does. While getting the mail, Lou overhears an argument between Will's parents. She learns that Will have conceded 6 months to them before he will go to Switzerland for assisted suicide, as he is unable to accept a disabled life, leaving her completely devastated. It can be easy hearing a loved one wanting to end their own life. When it comes to the topic of assisted suicide, it's a very sensitive topic with mixed reviews. But perhaps, as we continue watching, we might get a sense from both sides. In the meantime, while chatting with her sister, Lou figures out a way to help change Will's mind.
If this is what he really wants, then use the time he's got left. Make it special. Ask the trainers for a budget and go crazy. Organise, I don't know, swimming with dolphins, skydiving, nice sexy lap dance. City boys always like a lap dance.
Katrina Clark?
A bucket list. Show him how good this time can be. Take him places. Make him laugh.
Bloody hell. But Trine, what if that list could do more than that? What if it could make him change his mind?
Lou begins doing some serious research, and after gaining Will's parents' approval, she begins organizing trips and adventures to show Will that life is still worth living. Their first outing is to watch the horse racing event. It started off shaky with Will getting stuck in the mud, but with the help of a few guys, they managed to get him out. Later, when they tried to have lunch at the club, they were refused as they weren't club members. Lou admits this wasn't her best idea and invites Will to join her at a concert. He agrees.
Oh, kapow! Lose the scarf.
The scarf, why?
If you're going to wear a dress like that, Clark, you have to wear it with confidence.
Only you, Will Trainer, would tell a woman how to wear a bloody dress.
They go to the concert and Will once again feels like a man. Lou then invites him home to meet her boyfriend Patrick and her family on her birthday. Everyone enjoyed Will's company except for Patrick, who grew jealous of him as he witnessed Lou and Will's interaction. Especially when it comes to the present, where Will had a bee pattern tights that Lou loved as a kid, custom made for her. Lou is overjoyed by it. When Will receives the wedding invitation from Alicia, he asks Lou to accompany him to the wedding. They begin to develop romantic feelings towards each other as they rolled around on the dance floor with Lou sitting on Will's wheelchair.
Do you know something, Clark? You are pretty much the only thing that makes me want to get up in the morning.
Then let's go somewhere. Anywhere in the world, just you and me. What do you say? Say yes, Will. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe now.
This is going to go very wrong, you know that.
Take me into your loving arms.
Lou then informs Patrick about the trip with Will. Patrick grows even more jealous and complains that work is taking up all her time. Lou then receives a text informing her that Will has pneumonia and rushes to the hospital. Back at the house, Lou speaks with Nick about not giving up on Will.
I can't judge what he wants to do. That's his choice.
But that was before me.
Yeah, and I know that he'd do pretty much anything to make you happy. Look, I want him to live, Lou. But only if he wants to live.
I can't just let this happen. I can't. And we're running out of time.
When Lou gets home, Patrick has prepared a candlelight dinner for the both of them. But after seeing the plans Lou had made for Will, he storms off. Lou takes the trip to Mauritius with Will and Nick. They enjoy all the island vibes. And during a thunderous evening, Will and Lou share their first kiss. Will eventually tells Lou he still intends to take assisted suicide, saying he wants her to live a full life instead of half a life with him.
Don't say another word. You're so selfish. I tore my heart out in front of you, and all you can say is no. And now you want me to come and watch the worst thing you could possibly imagine. Do you have any idea what you're asking? I wish I had never taken this stupid job. I wish I had never met you.
Heartbroken, Lou quits and refuses contact with Will. But after a while, Lou's father tells her all you can do is love, in situations such as these. So Lou goes to Switzerland to be with Will in his final moments. A few weeks later, sitting in his favorite cafe in Paris, Lou reads a letter he left for her. In it, he says he has left her enough money to have a new start and to follow her dreams. Lastly, he encourages her to live abundantly. What an emotional roller coaster. This film tells a story of death, but it's really about life and living well. Just as Will said in his final letter to Lou, live boldly, push yourself, and don't settle. Knowing you still have possibilities is a luxury, so live well. 接下来我们来揭晓今天电影迷我就要你好好的 Me Before You 要学什么。Most people know what suicide is, but what is assisted suicide? Assisted 是协助或辅助的意思。Assisted suicide is suicide undertaken with the aid of another person. The term usually refers to physician-assisted suicide, PAS, which is suicide that is assisted by a physician or other healthcare provider. Another word used to describe this is euthanasia, 就是我们所称的安乐死。We see that everyone has their own reasoning behind why they would choose to go down this path like Will chose. But may we never forget what a gift this life is, and may we never take it for granted. Hope you have learned something useful in this episode of Cinephile. You can find more on the FUNDAY website. Let's make every day a fun day.
Don't smile at me like that,
Why not?
because I don't know what it means.
Where did you pick up your exotic tastes?
What do you mean by that?
It can't be from around here.
Why not?
Because this is the kind of place people come to when they got tired of actually living.